Question number 9 of your test paper is on transformation of exponential function. Question is, explain the transformation of y equals to 1 minus 3 over 2 to the power of 2x plus 2 from the base function 2 to the power of x. You may pause the video, do your solution, and then look into my suggestion. Now, to describe the transformation, it's a good idea to rewrite the equation in a very familiar way, which is kind of y equals to, let's write this portion first, which is minus 3 over 2 to the power of 2x plus 2 and then plus 1, right? Now, 2 to the power of 2x plus 2 is in the denominator. Let's write down it in the numerator, then the exponent will be negative, right? So we can write this as minus 3 times 2 to the power of minus of 2x plus 2, correct? So that is how it becomes. Now in this equation we can factor 2 out. So if we factor 2, what do we get? Of course plus 1. We get minus 3 times 2 to the power of minus 2. So we have factored 2 out, so we're left with x plus 1 within brackets plus 1. So that is the equation which we get after rearranging it. Now from here we can write down the transformations, right? So let's start from left to right. So this negative here reflects, it is a reflection on x-axis. So we can write that reflection on x-axis. And then we have 3, which is a vertical stretch. So this is vertical stretch by a factor of 3. And then that corresponds to horizontal transformation. Minus means reflection on x-axis. So we have, reflection on y-axis. So that is reflection on y-axis. So that is horizontal in nature, so it moves in the other direction. And then we have 1 unit moving left, right? So it's horizontal translation. Let me write horizontal translation of 1 unit left. And lastly, plus 1 indicates vertical translation. One unit up. So that is the transformation of the function if we compare it with the base function 2 to the power of x, right? Now as an exercise, what you can do is you can write its domain and range also, right? So let's list the domain and range for the function. As far as the domain is concerned, for an exponential function, you know, domain is always x belongs to real numbers, right? It's a continuous function and there's no restriction on x. However, on range we do have a restriction. Now since it is reflected on the x-axis and then moved 1 unit up, that means y belongs to real numbers, but the value of y is less than 1, right? Y is less than 1. As far as the range is concerned, it is affected by these two parameters, right? That means reflection, so instead of greater than, it becomes less than, and instead of 0, it becomes plus 1. So these two things combined together affect the range of an exponential function, right? I hope that's absolutely clear and you understand now how exactly we should be describing the exponential function's transformation. Thank you.